Welcome back to Fiction Tea with Kwani, everyone. And today we're gonna review Crawl. Now, Crawl is a film about a girl who, during a hurricane, goes to find her father at his home to make sure that he's okay during this whole hurricane, Florida hurricane, and this flood. When she ends up getting there, she finds her father unconscious. He's actually in the basement, and the water is rising down there because there's a flood. And not only that, there are a whole family of alligators down there trying to kill them. So no spoilers, I will try to go around everything, so just give you my 2 cents, my thoughts. So my thoughts about the film: I thought the film was really good. The special effects were fine. I didn't really have any high expectations going into see the film. When I went and seen the trailer, I kind of just was like, okay, I don't really have high expectations for the film because it's not one of those really gory horror films and like there's a murderer, you know. The evilness of the film is the alligators, and it shows that the alligators are, even though they're trying to attack her, they are still animals. And the CGI of the CGI of the alligators was great. I thought it looked really real, and I mean, of course, you could tell they're CGI, but it's, for what it was, I thought it was really good. I thought the sky was, I thought the rain scenes where there was like a lot of rain just showering down was pretty good. Of course, when I first started watching the movie, I just was like, it's alright. Like, it's gonna be one of those films that drags out and like nothing happens and you're just like, what the f. But it didn't end up being like that. It was very fast with the scenes. I mean, the movie is like 87 minutes long. Hey, you know, like the movie's 87 minutes long, so there wasn't that much, there wasn't really any drag out. It got straight to the point. And there were a lot of parts in the movie that there was action. I enjoyed the suspense that the film gave me when the water was rising. You know, as the water is rising and she's trying to, you know, they're trying to get away from these alligators, and they're also trying to get out of the water and make sure that they're not injured and help each other. I thought that was great how they built that suspense in like that little bit of time that the movie was. And as well as the acting wasn't bad at all. One thing I probably would say is that there should have been more character development or character relationship. I feel like that could have been built upon, but also, like I said, the movie was only 87 minutes, so what can you possibly try to put together within that little bit of time frame? They tried to connect the relationship between the father and daughter, and it was really quick. I would have liked maybe it to be a little bit more in depth, but for the film, it was fine. The acting was fine, and I thought it was a pretty good film for what it was, and I enjoyed it. I really don't really have anything really that bad to say. Enjoyed that there were, although there were not so many characters, there were still characters in it who got attacked by the alligators, and I was like, yes, I love that. I love that scene with the alligators just like chewing away and chewing off people's heads and things like that. There was a scene in the movie where I just was like, okay, like this isn't realistic. Like, you're telling me there's no in real life that this will possibly happen and they would still be swimming around after this incident happened. So be clear of that. I won't spoil what it was, but there's definitely a scene with the main character in the alligators where it's like, come on now. In real life, she either would have been like, that would have not went down like that, and there's no way that she would have been operating the way she was operating after that incident. I think I would rate it maybe a 7. I thought it was a good film, and I think people should actually really go see it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time for the next review. So